Hello guys, this is Prince the Legend. If this is the first time you're subscribing to my YouTube channel, or if this is the first time you're watching my video, please hit the subscription button to be the first to get the videos. So today we're talking about 3 Nigerians that defrauded America for recent. But before I go into details, or before I show you their pictures and other details, I want to say something brief about these 3 and what happened. You know, everybody or across the world, we all suffered COVID-19 and its impacts. The impacts around the world resulted to unemployment and hunger. So several countries have taken steps in cushioning the effects of this COVID-19. In Nigeria, we call it COVID-19 fund, but in US, they call it unemployment benefits. Unemployment benefit or unemployment insurance. So the US take theirs very serious. If you're unemployed in US and you don't have anything doing, you're entitled to COVID-19, you're entitled to unemployment benefits. So but this time around of COVID-19, they've upgraded it such that the money paid to unemployment people is reasonable. So these Nigerians saw a loophole on that, and they now attacked the US Treasury. So how did they do this? How did these Nigerians succeed in doing this? So number one, they formulated and sent 200 names to the department involved. 200 names using one address. So the department involved was able to approve 97 out of 200. So the 97 in dollar is 1.4. That was what they disbursed to these 97 people, not knowing that it was these three guys you're looking at here. These 3 fine guys were the one that formulated the 200 names and sent to the Department of Unemployment Benefits, and they were able to approve 97, and these guys went away with $1.4 million. That is almost more than $500 million naira, and they were caught. So how were they caught? They were caught when the department involved were checking the address. So it happened to be that the 200 application they received was from one address. So that was when they started their investigation. But already these guys have gone to ATM and make withdrawals. They have gone to make purchases and transfer with the money that they've gotten. So it was the ATM cameras that the FBI used to capture them. So the ATM camera helped the FBI capture 3 young Nigerians who stole over 1.4 million COVID-19 unemployment benefits in the United States. So these are their faces. So these guys were too smart enough to steal $1.4 million from US. So the 3 Nigerians have been arrested by the FBI over alleged fraud in the United States. So what they actually used to get these guys was the ATM cameras. I'm going to be showing you the ATM cameras, how they made the withdrawals, how they made the transfers, and also purchases. At the end of this video, or at the end of this, please, I want you to comment and say your mind. What you did, what do you think about Nigerians abroad? So I'm going to be telling the names of these suspects, or the people that did this. Number 1, his name is Owolabi Adeyinka, just 20 years. The other person is Ayodeji Jonathan, 22 years. The third person is Olamide Yusuf Bakare, Olamide Yusuf Bakare. So these guys, the suspects internet crooks use an address in Maryland and Co. to do this. They filed about 200 unemployment claims with California EDD using a single address. That was where they were catched, on the 75th Avenue. And the department was deceived into approving 97 of the claims, according to complaint filed by John C. Approved 97. I know that they also will want to approve more, if not because they were caught. Mr. Collins said the ring was jointly investigated by FBI. Based on the size of the apartment, the investigation has concluded that a high volume of unemployment application associated with this address is unreasonable, because the number was too much. That was how they were able to catch them. There were several attempts to claim bogus unemployment insurance using the same address. So the money we are talking about here is almost $1 billion naira, 989 million naira. So this is the first guy. How this is ATM camera that caught him at Maryland when he was making withdrawals. So this is the other guy. This is, you can see the signboard here, Bank of America. That was where they were using, because they said 80% of the money was withdrawn through ATM, 20%, about 15% was transferred. Then they used like 5% to make purchases. These are the guys involved. These are the guys involved. You can see them. It was actually the ATM camera footage. These are the guys. I still remain my humble self, Prince, not the legend. Please, if you're the first time of watching my video, please hit the subscription button to be the first to get this. Now, there is something I want to introduce to you guys. I know maybe you have heard of it or you've not heard of it. This is an NGO called Christian Society for Christian Welfare International, or also known as I Stand With Jesus. Let me say it again. Society for Christian Welfare International, or also known as I Stand With Jesus. So it's an NGO, it's a Christian body. So they have 3 core objectives. 1, uniting the body of Christ. 2, feeding and enriching Christians. Then 3, going to the Holy Land, as in pilgrimage. So I'm going to talk more on feeding and enriching the Christians. Then this organization is all about the welfare of Christians. If you're a Christian, we have so many needs. So that is why we have to come together. So this organization started early this year, and they have achieved many things, among which are bringing close to the members what is meant for them from the government. One of it are COVID-19 loan, some other intervention loan, some other welfare from the government. You know, the government is far from the people. So these people help us to get these things close to us. They help us. So they've actually achieved. Hundreds of people have received intervention fund, received COVID-19 loan, and much more loading from I Stand With Jesus. So there are many benefits. Then also, if you want to go to Jerusalem, all expense paid, then there is a level you get to as a member of I Stand With Jesus. All your expenses will be paid for. You travel for pilgrimage. Then the first one, which I mentioned, that is uniting the body of Christ, which is very important for heaven's sake. So how much do you use to register? 10,000 naira. This 10,000 naira is administration fee. Once you register with 10,000 and you're able to bring someone who register with 10,000 naira, the organization will give you 3,000 naira. So there are so many other benefits. So if you want to become a member of this NGO, if you're a Christian and you want to become a member of this NGO, whether you're in Abuja or in Lagos, then I'm going to drop my referral code, my referral link here. Then you can click and also contact me. They have office in Abuja, Apollo Legislative Quarters, and they also have in Lagos. Thank you and have a great day.